Oh, and brightest day and blackest night, T's Multiverse is here with yet another DC Multiverse action figure review. And today, folks, we're going to take a look at the DC Multiverse Kilowog and Green Lantern 2-pack, folks. I'm excited about this one. And then on the other end, I'm like, Todd, what you doing? What are you doing to us, Todd? Come on, we've had this Kyle Rayner figure twice already. One in all green outfit. We'll go through the comparisons and everything, and we've had him in this classic outfit. Though this is a darker paint deco, we'll go through all that, folks. But I've reviewed this guy twice already on the channel, but I could not pass up getting my main man Kilowog. But I gotta tell you, folks, this would have been the best 2-pack if they would have added Abin Sur, one of the original Green Lanterns that passed on his power ring to Hal Jordan. That's what this 2-pack should have been, folks. So many other Green Lanterns they could have added to this 2-pack. You know, Jessica Cruz, Guy Gardner, but we getting another Kyle Rayner. And don't get me wrong, folks, I love Kyle Rayner. He's one of my most favorite Green Lanterns, but come on, McFarlane. No more Kyle Rayners, all right? No more. No more. But I am excited for my man Kilowog. This is an Amazon exclusive, folks. So you can only get this thing on Amazon. It's a gold label. So we have my main man Kilowog and Kyle Rayner through our window display here. We have DC Multiverse, Kilowog, and Green Lantern. On the side, we have Kilowog and Green Lantern from McFarlane Toys. And then on the back, we have this image of my main man Kilowog. We got John Stewart on the side. And we have this awesome image of Kyle Rayner coming at you. All right, folks, now that we've taken a look at the package and everything, let's get these two out. We're going to take a closer look, all right? Let's get to it. All right, we got both Green Lanterns out of the package here. And first up, we're going to take a look at the accessories. First up, we have the old McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse collector's card here. We have Kyle Rayner, this classic image here. I love it, man. It's just awesome. And on the back, we have the data file. And we also have Kilowog's collector's card here. All right, my main man Kilowog. And we have his data file. All right, and up next, we're going to take a look at Kyle Rayner's accessories. And he basically has a combination of the Kyle Rayner from the Blackest Night Wave, his accessories, and we have a combination also of the Target exclusive, the classic Kyle Rayner. So he has all of those accessories combined. First up, he has this large sword here. All right, so the large, big sword, translucent. We've seen this before. We also have the little slimmer ninja blade here. I mean, I don't know what. I never understood why Kyle Rayner was packaged with ninja blades and swords and everything. And then he also have his more armored samurai type of a gear here. Now, this is the one. These two accessories went together for the classic Kyle Rayner. And like I said, both reviews are up on the channel, folks. So definitely check them out. And then he also has this translucent lantern. So he has that as well. So he basically has all of the accessories combined from both Green Lanterns that were previously released. And he also comes with a open hand, more of a hand for his weapons or the lantern or any of the other things that he has with them. Now, what I do like is that you can see the ring here on this more open hand. So like that, they did a good job. It's more of a more pearlized paint that they utilize for the ring here. If you can see that. Yeah, there it is, more pearlized. I like that. So a metallic paint that they utilize for that. So I like that. So we have some accessories. I like that. So we got Kyle Rayner's accessories. I want to place those right here so you can see everything. Everything from Mr. Kyle Rayner here on the table. All right, so we got his accessories, and we got his lantern, and his hand, and all that good stuff. All right, and up next, we're going to take a look at Kilowog's accessories. Kilowog is packaged with this huge sledgehammer here. This looks awesome. I love the detail throughout here. Man, Thor would be envious of this, this sledgehammer here. I love it. It fits Kilowog's personality. And I like how you have the Green Lantern logo in the middle here. I love the details here in the handle. I love translucent accessories, folks. I'm a sucker for them. Look at the details here on each end of this sledgehammer. I call it sledgehammer. It's a hammer. But yeah, this is awesome. And, you know, it would go in Kilowog's hand. So I can get it in there. Man, like this. So this is how it looks. And this is pretty awesome, man. I like this. Again, this fits his personality and everything. There you go. And this is how he looks with the hammer in his hand. This is awesome. And again, this just fits who he is as a lantern. Tough, rugged, everything. I love it. All right, so we have a sledgehammer. And he also comes with this huge lantern. So, I mean, you got to get it. He has that come with this huge lantern. He's a big guy. So I like that. The detail on this looks fantastic as well. So he has a lantern, sledgehammer. And last but not least, both figures are packaged with the old reliable DC Multiverse display stand. Now, neither is packaged with the flight stand. I mean, I don't know if the flight stand can hold Kilowog. He's a big character. Kyle Rayner should have came with a flight stand, but, you know, McFarlane, I don't know why he doesn't put flight stands to characters who have flight abilities. I'm not sure about that. All right, first up, we're going to take a look at Kyle Rayner. And again, I reviewed this guy twice already. This will be the third time. And as you can see, we have both versions of the Kyle Rayner Green Lantern. This was the first one here that we had, which was the Blackest Night Wave Kyle Rayner, and this was the Target exclusive, more classic Kyle Rayner Green Lantern here. I'm going to take this off. That way we can compare the two here. This is the newest one here, and as you can see, we have a darker paint deco with this one as opposed to the one that we had that was a Target exclusive. He comes with the slimmer blade, which Kyle Rayner is packaged with. But yeah, we have the same figure, just darker paint decos. And again, I really wish McFarlane would have added a different Green Lantern to this 2-pack, because it's just like we have two Kyle Rayners already. Although I do, this darker paint deco is growing on me, but I still like this one as well. So, I mean, we'll see. I have 3 now. But the accessories are pretty solid overall. I mean, he comes with pretty much the same accessories the others are packaged with here. And I put the sword in his hand and everything. In terms of articulation, he has the same articulation, folks. Double jointed knees, elbows, and everything. So articulation is going to be no issues with this Kyle Rayner Green Lantern. Really, this 2-pack is basically the Kilowog. That's the reason why I got this. So everything is pretty much the same, folks. I mean, I've reviewed this guy already, so I'm not going to go over all this articulation, because it's the same articulation. I mean, you won't have any issues articulating this guy at all. And again, he does not come with a flight stand, but you definitely put him on a flight stand. He's good to go. Actually, let me get a flight stand and put it to him. But yeah, he's one of my favorite Green Lanterns. I mean, I love Kyle Rayner. He's an artist. I love to draw as well. So this is pretty cool. So really solid figure. Now I have 3. I got to figure out what to do with all 3. And then we'll see. We'll go from there. All right. All right, folks. Let's get on to the next segment. All right. Up next, we have pretty much the reason why I bought this 2-pack. And it's because of my main man, Kilowog. Now, I know a lot of people, I've seen comments about his costume. This is more of a modern version of Kilowog here. I'm going to take this little hammer out of his hand. You know, a lot of people have been seeing comments about wanting the more classic look, more cleaner look that we're getting with that digital Kyle, not digital Kyle, I was going to say Kyle Rayner, the digital Hal Jordan, which is more of a classic, cleaner costume. This one has more of the, you know, the designs throughout, maybe like kind of like the New 52 Rebirth designs throughout. Here we don't have the white gloves. People want that white gloves. Kilowog, pretty much the Kilowog that we're getting with the Superpowers line. But even though we're not getting that Kilowog for right now, because you never know, we're going to get this guy again, possibly in a Green Lantern pack with the more classic costume. I'm just happy that we do have a Kilowog. I mean, this guy, I mean, even though he doesn't have the classic aesthetic, he still has that classic aesthetic, yet that more updated look as well at the same time. This figure looks fantastic. I mean, he looks so good, and I'm just so impressed with the textured detail that you see with this figure throughout. I mean, he is a big, bulky figure. He needs to be that. Great body mold, yet at the same time, man, the tone and definition throughout the body. You see it here in the abs, the arms, the definition in the arms, the legs, everything is right there, folks. But look at the texture detail throughout his costume. Very impressed with this. This is McFarlane at his best, folks. I mean, even throughout here. So I'm cool with this look for Kilowog. I mean, I'm all right with this look. Would have liked more of the classic version, more cleaner version. Yeah, but this right here, you get to show off McFarlane's, work in terms of how he detail, texture, everything throughout. He gets to show off his work in terms of, detailing these figures to the utmost. And I love it, folks. This figure looks phenomenal, honestly. I mean, this right here is one of my most favorite DC Multiverse figures, period. I mean, this guy, I love Kilowog, one of my all-time favorite Green Lanterns, and we needed this guy. Now, I haven't even touched upon the face, but I'm still just caught up on the body. The emblem, on point, love it. Green Lantern emblem, had the white classic Green Lantern logo here. Very impressed with the ring, folks. Look at the Green Lantern logo here in the ring. They're using more of a more pearlized, metallic paint so that this pops better. But look at the detail. They were not lazy with this ring. They could have just maybe just painted it green, but they put the Green Lantern logo here on the ring. Detail all the way throughout, man. Even here on the gauntlets here, the detail here, gauntlets. Very impressed with this figure. Now, Topper looking phenomenal when you talk about the body mold, the paint here, the texture detail, the ring. We got to tackle Kilowog's face because he has a one-of-a-kind face, and this guy, it just looks awesome. I mean, the detail, yet again, McFarlane shines. Look at the sculpted detail throughout the face, the cheeks, these little, I don't know what you want to call these folks. This just, Kilowog is just, he's Kilowog, right? He just has oh boy, Kilowog has a face that you would not forget, man. It's just like they captured every fold, every crease, whatever these things are, folks. If you know what it is, let me know. The nose, he has like a pig, like a space pig type of a look to him. I don't know if that makes any sense. A mutated pig type of a look to him. I don't know if that's what he's supposed to be, but they captured that. Love how they captured the brow area, the detail around the eyes. Here you see the sculpted detail here within the eye area. There's a shadow effect here they were able to capture. I like how they did that as well. The mouth, everything. He looks very imposing. Got the ears, sculpted detail with the ears, and the paint that they utilized for the skin. It looks phenomenal, folks. I mean, it just looks so good. This is not the quote-unquote classic version, but this figure looks, again, he looks fantastic, folks. I mean, I cannot say enough about this Kilowog figure. I'm impressed with the paint. That's the thing that shot to me. That's the one thing that stood out to me, along with the size and everything. But this is the paint that they utilized for the skin. I mean, again, this is McFarlane at his best, and in terms of articulation, he doesn't have any articulation really in his head, folks. I mean, he can move his head like this and look down, but that's about it. Now, in terms of the body articulation here with the rest of his body, I mean, his arms go all the way out like this, no problem. He does have, I think, a single jointed elbows here, which is all right. I mean, Kilowog, I mean, he's just a big, imposing character, folks. So you're not going to be, he's not Spider-Man, but he does give you some impressive articulation. There's his huge gap right here when you articulate his torso like this, but you can go all the way around, waist swivel all the way around as well. He does have, he can do the splits with no problem, so that's no issue for him. He has this little, I know a lot of people complain about this little area and they call it the diaper area, but this grants for more articulation, I feel, and this fits. I mean, again, you have that texture detail it gives, so he can articulate. He does have double jointed knees, which goes all the way back. He has nice articulation in the foot area. He also has that toe articulation for that extra touch, folks. So this guy, even though he's limited in the head, don't care about that because you're going to go from side to side. He's an imposing character. He's either going to be standing behind and around the figures. You cannot put this guy on a flight stand. He's just too big. Might have to find something that can hold him. But even though articulation in the head is a little limited, you can still get this guy into some pretty cool poses. I mean, he is not limited throughout. I mean, let's look at this right here. I mean, I love it, folks. He just has that photogenic look for to have a face like this, if that makes any sense. He just has it as a figure. Certain figures you can pose in a variety of ways, and it works. They give it to you in a variety of ways in terms of how they pose, in terms of their presence on your shelf, and he gives you that presence, folks. So very happy with this Kilowog figure, folks. Sledgehammer to his big lantern. I mean, everything just really hits home for me as a fan of this character, folks. And again, I just can't say enough about him. Look forward to getting more Green Lantern figures as this line continues on. I'm pretty sure we're going to get, I just feel that we're going to get a Green Lantern pack with a variety of Green Lantern figures. We might get this guy again, along with some new ones, along with some reissues, maybe a Hal Jordan, maybe that digital Hal Jordan will be thrown into that pack, who knows. But overall, hands down, one of my most favorite figures of the year already. And with that being said, folks, I'm going to wrap up this segment because I don't want Kilowog to get mad at me. And we're going to get on to the next. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here, posers. And here for comparison, alongside our newly acquired Kilowog and our third and hopefully final Kyle Rayner, we have the other two Kyle Rayner figures here that we saw at the top of the video. Now, I do want to point out that we have the non-smiley Kyle Rayner and the smiley Kyle Rayner figure. For this new one that we have with the new paint deco, he has the more smiley face, which is this one here. Didn't mention that at the top of the video, but there it is, folks. So we have 3 Kyle Rayners in the Kilowog. It sounds like a title for a good 80s movie, right? No? All right. Let's get on to the next segment, folks. And here we have a Green Lantern party going on here, all from McFarlane Toys, starting with the Rebirth John Stewart, the Rebirth Hal Jordan, and the McFarlane Collector Edition variant of Sinestro Corpse figure. And here comes the bad boys. Alongside Kilowog and Kyle Rayner, we have the McFarlane Collector Edition Sinestro Corpse figure. Then up next, we have the Walmart Gold Label exclusive Hal Jordan Parallax figure. And last but not least, we have yet another favorite of mine in the Build-A-Figure from the Blackest Night wave in Atrocitus. And here alongside Kyle Rayner and Kilowog, we have the big bad, the main antagonist of the Blackest Night storyline in Necron, which honestly, folks, is yet another great figure from McFarlane Toys. Gotta show some love to this figure here. Look at the detail. Look at this, folks. He has the sheath with the lantern in it. I mean, I just had to show some love to this figure before we wrap this segment up, folks, man. If you don't have this figure and you want an awesome mega figure to add alongside your McFarlane DC Multiverse line, go out and get this guy, folks. This guy is amazing, y'all. All right, let's get on to the next. And here alongside Kilowog, I pulled out some of the big boys in terms of mega figures from McFarlane Toys, starting with the Page Punchers Gorilla Grodd. Then up next, we have from the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom live action movie, the Sunnin Citadel Pirate mega figure, which looks like he should be a part of the Green Lantern Corps, folks. He has that weird alien look to him, man. I swear he does. I think there's a Green Lantern that has that face sculpt or that look to him, if I'm not mistaken. And then last but not least, we have Calabac. All right, let's get on to the next. And here with our Kilowog and Kyle Rayner, all from McFarlane Toys, I have the DC Trinity, the classic DC Trinity, starting with the McFarlane Collector's Edition Wonder Woman. Review is up on the channel right now. Be sure to check it out. We have yet another favorite of mine, the Man of Steel, the Action Comics 1000th issue Superman, the reissue of this Superman figure. This was a part of that Atomic Skull versus Superman 2-pack. That review is up on the channel too as well, folks. Then last but not least, we have the Dark Knight himself in the Nightfall Batman classic nostalgia all the way through. All right, folks, that is a wrap. That's all I have for this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you all enjoyed this review. I gotta say, man, I had a blast with this Kilowog. Again, hands down, one of the best action figures of the year. One of the best action figures already from McFarlane Toys from this year alone. I tell you, man, this guy is awesome. Really didn't want to get another Kyle Rayner. I like the two that I do have. I like the darker paint deco on this one, though I feel like I favor the lighter painted deco for this particular Kyle Rayner figure. I'm stuck in between. I don't know. You know, this 2-pack was pretty cool. I mean, I really wish we could have gotten another Green Lantern, but hey, it is what it is. But man, I tell you, this is awesome to get other figures from within this line to continue to explore this DC universe, this vast DC universe that we have, as opposed to just Batman figures. And this is coming from a Batman fan. So really enjoyed this 2-pack as a whole. Look forward to more Green Lantern figures. Looking forward to that classic Hal Jordan from that digital wave. That is on the way from McFarlane Toy Store, folks. So stay tuned for the digital wave review. That is coming. A lot of content coming, folks. So stay tuned for that. Again, folks, thank you so much for all your support. I truly appreciate you all for tuning in. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. And if you have not hit that like button, be sure to do so, folks. It really helps the channel, gets it out there in the YouTube algorithm, and so everybody can see it and everything. So I appreciate you all for tuning in. Be sure to comment below also, folks. Let me know, what do you think about this Green Lantern 2-pack? Are you all in? Have you gotten it already? Are you on the fence? Do you have the other two Kyle Rayner figures and you're going, I don't know if I want to get this 2-pack, but this is the only way you're going to get Kilowog for right now. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this Green Lantern 2-pack? Let me know in the comments, who is your favorite Green Lantern? That's a question. Let me know in the comments, favorite Green Lantern as well, all right? And what you've been collecting. I mean, there's just so much already in 2024 that's gone down. So let me know in the comments how you're doing, what you've been collecting, and who is your favorite Green Lantern figure, folks. Hope you all are doing well. Enjoy the day. Hang in there. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. And be sure to check me out on social media. I am on Instagram and Twitter, so if you have those outlets, be sure to give me a follow. Be sure to check me out on my community tab. I'm always posting news and updates there. And again, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. And until next time, be good to one another. Be safe, stay tuned, and remember, in brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Until next time, folks. Bye for now.